Hey man, what do you do for a living? I have a business. What kind of business? Oh, I'm in real estate. I do real estate. How's that going for you? It's pretty tough. I'm getting taxed, and the current government is, keep it PG, bending me on the backside and overinflating the market. Extremely high interest rates compared to the rental prices, and even at that, the rental prices are exorbitantly high. I can't afford a home. I can't own a home, right? Who has $400,000 to spend on a, maybe if you're lucky, 500 square foot home, condo? I mean, nobody's gonna make that financial investment. So it begs the question, I mean, you ask people, hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm in real estate. Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I sell drugs and I hustle. Oh, what do you do for a living? I'm a laborer. What do you do for a living? Oh, I work for one of the top 4 accounting firms. What do you do for a living? Oh, I work for a bank. Yeah. What everybody shares in common is having to pay crazy amounts of tax. Are you kidding me? Almost 50% of income goes to the government at the end of a year, calendar year. Like, sure, we need infrastructure, but you think about it, and well, if the government really wants to lead, right, really wants to manage correctly, we would take our country's resources that we're so sovereign to, we would simply cultivate those resources and make infrastructure, and the people building it would be building it because they love the country that they live in. Why does everything have to be transactional? I mean, I'm very much a capitalist, but I also realize that there's some things that you do for the love of people, you do for the love of an environment. Are you kidding me? Right? The hard-earned income I earn is going to building roads and schools. If you're in that industry, if you're owning a business in that industry, why isn't the government subsidizing you, not in money terms, not in monetary terms, but in terms of commodities to build those things, right? Say, hey, you know, as a Canadian citizen, you don't have to pay tax, but let me tell you this, you need to build this school for us. What harm could that do? No harm. And you think about it. I mean, hospitals, the list can go on. Healthcare, subsidization of police officers. I mean, you get into that field of work, right? You need necessities, food, water, shelter, family, purpose, and God. So, as a police officer, right, you're doing that for the greater good of a society. Right? If you're in health, you're doing that for the greater good of society. It's not for money. It shouldn't be. So I do think that if you go into those fields, the government or some institution should guarantee you the basic necessities, right? And levy you on certain penalties, if you call taxation a penalty, on those things. I mean, taxation in terms of the Ricardian principles states that it's for the rich to give back to the poor. But I mean, if you have a true capitalist society, I've been saying this in all my videos, you don't have that disparity because people do it the right way. Isn't it interesting? The only way to win right now is doing something that you shouldn't be doing? I mean, think about it. You choose to hustle, your job won't pay you enough, they're cutting staff, you get fired. What are you going to do? How are you going to make money? There's a labor, increased supply in labor. There's little demand for it. There's immigration issues that our country, like, come on, it's a total mismanagement. It's simple. You need food, water, shelter, family, purpose, and God. Everybody seems to be overcomplicating that. Think of how good our lives will be if we abolish all of the exploitative practices, abolish all of the corporate ladder climbing, we abolish the materialistic idealization, which is complete propaganda from the top. We don't eat the food, the spoon that we're being fed. Think about it. We would be so much happier. I'm telling every single one of you right now, you will be so much happier if you adopt that lifestyle. So check out the NRP page. Take action. Stand in solidarity. You don't need to do it explicitly. Maybe do it in silence until we're ready to have a peaceful revolution. Thank you very much.